Welcome everyone to the free tarot psychic reading Thursday evening with myself, Anne, and the delightful Renata, who is actually very talented and gifted in this area. I'm not, but I have found, you will all be pleased to know, the Frightfully Good Oracle cards, which you can no longer buy because they've sold out. So I can give you a reading, but you can only choose one. You can choose the talented and gifted Renata and get some real advice, or you can get a frightfully good naughty card from me and I make shit up. Are you ready for that?
She's her.
Because we're going to be back right after this. Go get your glass of water or glass of wine and we'll be back. And we're back. Notice something different behind us? A little bit closer, you can see some of the goodies up there, some of the delightful things people have made for us or gifted us. Finally, they're coming out of storage and going up onto the shelf so you can see them. How tonight works. Firstly, you ask your question in the comments. I go through and I put a little star next to all of the ones that have asked a comment, and then I spin the thing on there until it lands on a comment that I've starred, and we read it. And then you get a free reading. Not everybody gets a reading, so don't get your knickers in a knot if you don't get a reading. But at the end of the evening, you will get your general reading from here. So in a way, everyone does get a reading. Some people get a personalized reading. Now, we like to go fast so that we get through as many as possible. We're not like the ones that are on here that will waffle on for half an hour, fishing and, oh God, the demons get those cards, fishing for comments and answers and things. We just tell you what we think and then we move on. We move quickly, don't we? Hello, Heidi from Boulder, Colorado. How are you doing? Hi, Susie. Cat food's out the front ready for you. Well, ready for your cats anyway. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. We are so organised. Maxine, we've even got your picture up the back there. Look at that. I am going to go through very quickly and just see.
Do us a favour, people. PayPal. And send us some love hearts or some thumbs up.
Eggplants.
Or whatever you like right now, because what that will do is it will tell the algorithm that people are watching, and then that will send YouTube out to more people. So there you go.
Oh, Rebecca, how are you?
And Virginia Esther, yes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Hi, Tash. Oh, look at Beck. She's knowing how to do it here. She's got love hearts with their eyes popping out of their head.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, for us, it is 5 weeks till we head off to America, and we are going to be meeting up with some of our beautiful community over there who have put their hands up and said, hey, we're near there. We'd love to catch up with you. So we're looking forward to doing that. And of course, we're meeting up with Erin, and we're going to be investigating the Oliver House with Erin and the other guys. And the Oliver House is our latest podcast on the True Hauntings podcast. So you can go listen to that and find out all about it. But we've got a bonus tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, Australian Sydney time, we are dropping an extra episode. It's a bonus.
Mario.
And this is all the stories from some of the volunteers that work at the Oliver House that came in. Some of them were because they were so interested. Some of them, like one of the ladies that we have a interview with, she's a gardener. But she went from skeptic to believer.
Yep.
So they
Linda, thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. They all have this great admiration for the house
Love.
as
Yeah.
something that's alive and living. And their interviews are fabulous.
So Arika, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I got that right. We are flying into St. Louis in Missouri, and then we're driving across. We're staying at Lemp Mansion first, then we're going to Waverly Hills, then we're driving up to, where's Tony?
Colorado, no.
Cleveland? No.
Uh,
We're going up to Ohio. Can't remember where she is.
Hello, Amanda.
And then we're going to the Raymond Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic.
In Cleveland,
And we're visiting the House of Wills.
Mhm.
And we are then going to drive across, and we'll be stopping in other places along the way. We just haven't quite worked that out yet. Then we drive across into New York, and we're staying in Auburn. Just have a couple of days rest before we start the hard work when we head into Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's going to be so hard.
Oh, so hard
Oh.
to meet up with our Frightfully Good Haunted holiday group for our 10 days of madness, where we are investigating. We have 5 locations over 9 nights that we are investigating, and we have things to do during the day. We've got visits, we've got investigations during the day, we've got museums. We're going to be in Salem on Halloween night.
I know.
It's going to be nuts.
That was my plan.
Yeah.
We're doing a tour in Salem on Halloween night. How freaky is that? That is just like...
We're not going to be able to move. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Everyone, this is Amanda from the Australian Paranormal Society, right? And they've got tours down in Melbourne, Victoria. So check out their website and see what they've got going. Amanda is also an author as well. Who else we got on? Oh, thank
Tosh
you.
from the Fiji Islands.
Oh,
Love you.
Hi, Tosh. How you doing?
What did they
Rosemary just
say?
had an interview for my dream job today. Did I do enough to get my dream job? Well, you can start off with our very first one. I'm going to just star a few little comments. Now, if you'd like the chance of a read, hello, Kaz, how are you? Please just write your question in the comments and we will see how we go.
Rosemary, did you get your dream job? It's going to start you on the road to where it is that you are going to go. You might think it's a dream job at the moment, Rosemary, but guess what? You're probably going to end up somewhere else down the track. So this is a good start. If you do get it, and when you do get it, it will be something that leads you on the right path to where you are eventually going to end up. But this is really the beginning of your new journey. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be yours.
And I'm just going through. I am clicking and clacking all the way through here. Thank you for everyone who is asking the questions. And also a big shout out and thank you to Linda, the Spiritual Alchemist, for your super sticker. It is very much appreciated. I think some people think we are rich because we travel so much. That is not what happens. We squirrel away every single cent we earn from the True Hauntings podcast and tours and everything else and every super sticker to put towards traveling. And then we produce videos on YouTube to give you guys some content so that we can keep traveling. So no, we are not rich by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, we don't get, we aren't really monetized for YouTube at the moment. We don't have enough views. We don't have enough people
You
watching.
can help us, though.
So you know, we're content creators, but we're not making any money yet.
And I think we make $100 a month, but we stash that away. We stash it away.
Yes, because we've got to pay for food while we're there and accommodation.
Cups of coffee. Jess May Marks Watson, how did you get on at Ashwell Prison in the UK? That's only 30 minutes from me.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
It's huge. It's interstate. And we like that. We don't mind. We don't mind how badly.
There was lots of pellets underfoot from where they do the not laser tag, but you know the air rifle pellet things.
Yeah. But it was really, really interesting. We had a grand time there. So
A
it was
grand
fun.
time. We didn't see any apparitions or anything like that, but we were part of a big tour group. I think there's about 30 people that were on the tour, and we enjoyed it because it's really nice when we don't have to run the tour and we can just be part of it and have some fun ourselves and relax. Jodie Woodward, how are you doing? Would there be any guidance for me, please?
Hello, Jodie. How are you today? Let me give these cards a bit of a shuffle and I will see where they stop. So the Five of Wands tells me for you not to get involved in other people's business. Just keep away, keep out of it at this point in time. Don't let yourself be dragged in and waste your time trying to give advice or trying to find a different way out for these people to sort themselves out. So this might be family stuff. This might be work-related stuff. It might be your personal group stuff that's going on, group dynamics. Just stay away from it. Just tell people, I'm not going to get involved and I'm not going to choose sides because it never gets anywhere. Let them sort it out because guess who is going to end up being victimized for it? It will be you.
All your fault.
So, Jodie, don't.
And hello to Reiki Pete. How you doing? Good to see you here. Ginger, I've got your question. Let me get over onto here. Oh, Heidi. My mum is moving in with me. Am I making the right decision? I hope you and your mum get on.
No. It is going to trigger you in 1,000 different ways and you have to...
You may be in a position that this has to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's still going to be very, very triggering. It's going to be very triggering. It's going to be triggering for mum because she is getting out of whatever situation she was in and she's moving in. So it's going to feel awkward for her.
And you're probably both very independent people and you've learnt to live your life the way you live it and now you've got to change it.
Yeah. So look, it's not going to be smooth sailing and the best thing to do is to tell the truth. It's not going to be, puppies, unicorns and rainbows. It's going to be difficult. You're going to be treading on each other's toes. It might get, a little bit funky at times. But this, again, is going to be an opportunity for you guys to get closer together as family, if that's what you're wanting. If that's one of the things that you're hoping to get out of this, that will certainly happen for you.
Hey Ruth, I'm editing up the back of the Starling shop, the magic shop where you were investigating, and I saw both you and Rod there, and I'm like, oh look, there they are. Oh, you're going to be excited to see yourselves, I'm sure. Or maybe not. Tosh, when will my girlfriend Ashrita talk to me? And does she still love me? I really love her a lot. Uh-oh, Tosh. Uh-oh.
Tosh, I think, and I'm going to be brutally honest here because that's the only thing I can be, I think she may have her eye on someone else at the moment. And
now, don't get weird about it.
This is about status, nothing else. Who has more? What is the most important thing for that particular young lady to be wanting in her life? This isn't about love. This is about her feeling as though she needs money, safety, security, and status. So you might not be hitting the point that she wants, and she has found somebody else. Now, whether that will work for her or not, I don't know. But I don't want you waiting around to feel as though you are second best if it doesn't turn out.
Hello, Mel.
Tosh, find someone who appreciates you for you.
Yeah, because while you're still hanging on to the old, the new can't find you.
That's right.
Auntie Anne has wise words just occasionally. Belinda Bickle Flarty. Renata, I would love to know if my husband and I will ever be empty nesters. We still have 3 out of 4 at home. They all have mental health issues. So because of this, I've come to the fact we will still have to have our youngest with us. But as he gets older, he may surprise us all.
Oh, Belinda, that's a handful. That is a lot to deal with. My goodness.
I always said to mine they all had to be out of the house by 25. And we've all since found out we're all neurosparkly, the whole lot of us. And Ruby's now starting to show signs as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But it depends on the level of mental health issues.
That's right. For you, my darling, it is the High Priestess card. So you have to look at how you can save yourself in all of this and set some boundaries and set some road rules for the future. Allow yourself to have some time and freedom off so that you can regain the energy that you require. Your children will be around for a very long time. Look, honestly, you probably, as a mum, would feel more secure at having them close by and being able to, make sure that you're taking care of them. The only thing that I really want you to make sure that you get is time out and time away, because you need that for refueling so that you can come back and be the High Priestess, the wise one, the keeper of all at your house.
Yeah, if you can't get them out of the house, you guys get out of the house. Get someone to come and stay for the weekend. Hello, it's John from Hide and Seek ParaQuest, the man with the accent we can never understand. How you doing, John?
How's that business deal going, John? The one you were talking about, remember?
I think it may not have happened because I did notice it popped up in a feed the other day. I'm going to jump down to here. Will my son sell his house and get the job he applied for, please?
Okay, so you've got two things that you're asking for there. And we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands are about new beginnings. The likelihood is that one of those things will go well. The other one may have to be a compromise. So aces are, as I mentioned, new beginnings, but this is the Ace of Wands. And I feel a little bit of holding back. I feel that there may not be the total joy and happiness in the whole lot as in the house selling and the job and all of that sort of stuff. There may be some complications there. It may take longer than you thought or that he thought that was going to happen. So he will have to make some compromises. But look, in the end, it's, again, a start, a new level to begin at, and that's a good thing. It might just not turn out 100% how he wants it to at this point in time.
We've got lots there. Nita, Ash, Beck, Maxine, Ella, Ginger, Holtz, Nikki, Mel, Haley, Kate, Sue, Nightbird, Daisy, and Samantha. I'm going to go for a roll. I'm not even going to look, and we've ended up on Daisy. Hello, Daisy. What do the cards see for what my role at work will be over the next 2 years? She wants a plan, Renata. She wants to know where she's going and what she's doing.
I'm hoping it means a move for you. You have this beautiful King of Cups, and the King of Cups follows his intuition and he follows his love and passion for what he's doing. So you have to grow. And if that business doesn't allow you to grow, you're going to have to move elsewhere so that you can find that growth or that place of growth elsewhere. It is also a card that talks about dedication and people around you being nurturing for you and you having a good space in that job that you are taking on. And that's why I'm saying to you that there is a possibility of a move from where you are to a better place where you feel far more comfortable, relaxed, and there's a good position there waiting for you.
Daisy, I'm going to give you some guidance from the Frightfully Good Naughty cards. Oh, that one nearly dropped. This is what your guardians and guards, you got that? Your guides and guardians want you to know right now. Apparently, you've got a little fairy in your life and they're saying that your dreams are about to come true. So there's good stuff in your future. Look out for it. And remember us when it goes well, won't you? Thank you. Right, Nita Lou would like some guidance, please.
Nita Lou, all right.
She wants you to shine the light on the path that she should be taking off into the darkness. Those trees that are crowding over. And I found a hole. When I was cleaning up, I found a big crate full of merch.
There you go. We can sell that. You have the star card. So, Nita, your future depends on you and how prepared you are to give things a go, to get out of your comfort zone, to be the person that you really want to be and stop hiding behind all the things that other people are asking you to do and asking you to be. When there is something deeply in your heart that you really need to express, my sense, hopefully, is that you will take that path and you will get to know the strength of your own voice and stand up for yourself.
Right, going for a spin. Nikki Jacobs, any recommendations for getting back in sync with myself? Are you giving yourself time out? Or are you still just bashing your head against a wall, hoping that there'll be a sign? Look after yourself.
And we have the beautiful 10 of Cups here. So kind of reframe things a little bit, Nikki. You may be looking at it from one perspective, your life and everything that's going on around you. Maybe you need to, as Anne said, take some time out and visit different places, look at different things, listen to different stories, reframe what you are going through, get some energy back, and look at your position again. Sometimes we feel as if we've really gotten the rough end of the stick or the sharp end of the stick when we listen to other people's stories, when we kind of get some inspiration back for our own and go, it might not be too bad. I've just got to give it a nice hard crack and try and do a little bit better or try and do a little bit more.
Peter has noticed I've got a hidey hole for stashed items on my shoulder. Excellent. I've got lots of hidey holes. Meanwhile, oh my God, Joanne.
Joanne.
You're
God
very
love you.
naughty.
Aww.
You're keeping Renata in coffees.
You are. Thank you.
And Robert, thank you so much for
Thank you,
the merch.
Robert.
Another blood bag drink in New Orleans. Please check out our New Orleans videos. I'm enjoying putting them up there, and I hope you enjoy watching them. Robert, thank you so much. You're also generous. We really appreciate it.
Someone put a link up to one of our New Orleans, please. They deserve a watch. They are so good, even if I have to say so myself. They are really good. They're really well put together. They're fun. They're informative. For goodness sake, go and watch them, please.
Somebody actually made a comment on our videos this morning or last night in the wee hours saying they've just found our channel and we make such great content. We deserve so many more views and subscribers. And I sent it to Renata and she went, yes, you're right. We do. Joanne is starting to sell the craft items at a craft shop. Yay!
Absolutely fabulous.
She wants
Love
to know
it, Joanne.
if it's a way to go.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes.
Anything is a way to go.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, important thing, and I have mentioned this before, Joanne, and this is especially for you, look at what is selling well and do more of that. So we can please ourselves when it comes to the craft stuff that we do. And we often will do things for ourselves because we really, really like it. But it may not be what is selling. So balance it out, girlfriend. Make the stuff that you really love, but make sure that you supply the shop with what is selling really well, because obviously that's what's selling. Give them what they want.
Give them what they want. And look, this is Maxine, everyone. She created this awesome sign up the back there with diamond art. So a card for Maxine.
Maxine, you have the Magician's card. So just take care of your health and your beautiful hubby's health at the moment. You might be a little bit worn out. There might be some changes with things, maybe some medications or something that need to be looked at. You just have to have this balance at the moment and take some time out and just take a rest as well. Make sure that everything is okay. But you both of you need a little bit of a health checkup. Make sure everything's okay.
John would like to know, can you tell me if I get my equipment back? He had it all stolen, all the paranormal equipment, and so it'll be on the black market.
Yeah,
for sure,
you can
John.
kiss that goodbye.
I mean, it's good for us Paratech because you get to buy new gear from me, but I hope you get the insurance so you are able to buy it.
Yeah, so you have the world card, which sort of signifies that that's the end of that, and you have to start over, mate. I'm sorry, so sorry.
I just hope the Karma Bus gets them. I really do. Rightio, we are up to Ella, who is feeling stuck in life, especially job-wise and relationship-wise. Not sure if I'm getting my own way and self-sabotaging or if I'm being guided, redirected to something better, maybe different.
Yes. And Ella, that requires a bit of talking, to see whether you're doing one or the other. You could be self-sabotaging and not putting yourself forward
I'll pull a card from you guys.
because you are a little bit worried about what that entails and the amount of a responsibility that you might have. And that's one of the things that often will stop people from going forward. It's the responsibility or the feeling of responsibility that they have. And that very much is reflected in the Queen of Swords, in that you doubt your abilities, number one, but you are not sure of what people actually think about you. And that sort of has to go back to you looking at what you think about yourself and whether that is a truthful statement. So if you kind of say, oh, I feel like I'm just stupid and no one will listen to me, you're not going to get anywhere because of the self-doubt that you have in yourself. So you have to look at your own speak first, and how you talk about yourself and whether you have enough regard for yourself. And if you don't, get some help with that, because obviously there is something missing in your life. You feel that you can do more and have more. It's just the process that you need to get right.
My card is an interesting one that I've pulled for you. It says, hurt is wasted energy. To heal, realize you're part in it. I always use this card as if you've been involved in a disagreement and you're tied up with being hurt over it. That's wasted energy. It's done. It's dusted. You can sit in your own misery and be hurt for as many years as you like, but it's only going to poison you. So you got to let go of whatever's hurt you. And, maybe something you've said or you didn't say something quite the way you wanted to, which may have inflamed the situation, which could be your part in it as well. You've just got to walk away from it. Go to the next thing. Go to whatever is going to make you feel happier. I don't know if that makes sense at all. Poor Ginger. Would love to know if she'd just keep going with the career or just give up. Career night tonight.
Oh, Ginger.
Ginger, that's a bit rough.
I know. It may not be the career that you have to give up. It may just be where you are aiming that career at. And again, that's a bit of a talk. That's a chat. When we know more details, and that's not fishing, it's about making the reading, I guess, a better reading, a more in-depth reading, if we know a little bit more information. The Six of Cups talks about keeping going with the career or just giving up. I wouldn't give up at this stage, because it's something that you know really well and you've worked hard at it. If you need to take a break, and again, like I said to one of the other ladies here, rethink it, just get a different viewpoint, maybe change the direction you're going into at the moment if it's not fulfilling for you, or if you're not getting the hits that you want. If it's I don't know what sort of career it is, Ginger, so you've got to tell me. If it's a social media thing that you're doing, if you're doing it through social media, get in line, girlfriend. We all feel that way. But if it's a career that you have chosen, that you've worked hard for, and you've gone to university and all of that sort of stuff, before you throw it all in, get some assistance, get some help from a career advisor or a coach that will help you look at things a little bit differently.
Right, done. All right. And Variegated Vibes, love the name. Thank you so much for your tip this evening. We really appreciate that. But I'm going to pop up your question for Renata. I'm feeling a blockage spiritually. Am I pursuing the right path? Should I be pursuing my ancestral spirituality? Or is there a different path I should be heading in a different direction? I'm saying you're so worried about your freaking paths that you can't actually work out what you want to do. Just take a step in any direction, my gorgeous one, so that you're not stuck there for too long.
And variegated vibes, love that.
That's awesome.
Ancestral spirituality is great if you feel connected to it, right? If you feel connected to it, then it is really great, and depends on how far back you want to go. Let me tell you, I had to go way back, and miss the last couple of thousand years.
She's related to Mary, the Virgin, you know.
I had to miss the last couple of thousand years before I felt good at where I was. Let's just say that. So, you know, ancestral spirituality, if it's a calling, if you feel called to that, and often people do once they start working with it, then sit there for a while and really feel into that ancestral heritage of yours. If you go there and you go, I've got nothing, doesn't fit, doesn't suit, I feel weird, I feel really crazy about it, then try something else. Yeah, try something else then. But don't feel as though you need to be chopping and changing and chopping and changing and chopping and changing. You've got to stay with something for a little while. Also, it can be
don't overthink it.
Yeah, it can be where you're getting your information from or who you're getting your information from. It could be a little bit skewed. So just be aware that you might have to look at different ways of getting that information or different sources to get the information that you're after. Before you sort of chuck it in. There are a lot of people who kind of go, this is the only way to do something and this is the real truth. Just beware of them and run. Just run away.
Run away.
Run away. Never listen to anyone that says this is the only way and this is the only truth that you'll ever have. Yeah. No.
Crystal's having a rough time at the moment. She said it could use a card this morning. She has had to take her son to the bus stop and is hoping that she can watch this later. Yes, Crystal, you can watch this later. So here's your card.
Well, Crystal, you have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is always symbolic of a person who is trying in the midst of everything crashing and burning around her, because you're trying way too hard at something that has already just gone. It's done. It's dusted. And you need to find a new way. Again, a new way and a new perspective. This is kind of the tone of the evening. Don't throw everything away the moment it starts to go wrong. Look at it from a different perspective first. And then if it still looks like shit, it's probably shit. Stop picking at it. Stop pulling it apart, thinking that you're going to find a diamond in there when it's just shit. Face it. Don't you pull that thing out. Don't leave it.
It's a pearl.
Let it sit down. Let it go.
Catherine
said
we could put mince in it.
Let it go.
Mint,
let it go.
Not mince.
Let it go.
Pork mince.
But
sorry, I'll put it down there.
If you need to let stuff go, it's okay to let stuff go.
All right. And our variegated, they said they are overthinkers, so I thought that was interesting as well. Now, this is a message from Jonathan. A long time ago, I asked if opening a shop would be a wise choice. You gave me confidence, and 4 years later, still going well. 4 years ago. Wow, and getting better. So thanks for the positivity. Feeling good at the moment, even though retail is going slow at the moment. Yeah. What are the cards showing for the remainder of the year? Well, congratulations to you for having the courage to take a risk and reap your rewards from it. Well done.
And it just goes to show people that we haven't turned up in the last rainstorm. We've been here for a while.
We've been doing this for a long time.
See this? This hasn't come from nowhere.
And mine's covered up.
It's you guys. You have done it to me. But you have the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands tells you to stick around for a little while longer, Jonathan. You may find that you have to kind of take a little bit of a leap of faith, maybe next year, and change some things, or again, redirect your energy, which is what it's all about tonight. But stick with what you're doing, because that is your baseline, but you may have to just change things a little bit next year. So if that seems to be the vibe of what is going on, go with that, because you've made some good decisions so far. Keep trusting your gut.
And Crystal said, thank you, ladies. I needed to hear this. I'll wait a year and start over and give myself some time. And that decided to go back and get my GED, and I failed twice with a 59%. That's really close to passing, isn't it? Really close. But If it makes you happy, keep going. If it's not, don't. You've got to do what fulfills you. I know what fulfills me. Ray, will my daughter leave and choose to walk away from this toxic emotional relationship?
Oh, well, Ray, you've kind of put everything in a nutshell. It's a toxic emotional relationship, which means that someone
It's a
is
form of
being a
addiction.
freaking narcissist and has really lassoed your poor daughter. And so she's between a rock and a hard place. She feels that she can't leave and she feels that she can't stay there. And I totally understand what that must feel like for her. And I totally understand the grief and the trauma you are going through at trying to get it out. I feel with the Chariot card, she's going to find her voice, she's going to find her legs, and she's going to go. Okay,
So.
I'm going to predict that for her. Chariot is strong as all hell. The moment she finds her strength, she will leave.
All right, Holtz. So Holtz, how are you feeling for a reading? How is my energy life going by the cards?
My darling, you need a little bit of strength. The strength card has come up for you. Maybe big decisions coming up very, very soon or just into the new year. You have to be aware that when that arrives or those opportunities or those chances arrive, that is when you say to yourself, am I going to do this right now or am I not? Am I going to hold myself back and maybe never have this opportunity to start again or to move or to pursue my passion, or am I going to do it? Make 2025 your year and just go for it.
And our gorgeous Mel. Oh, Mel, I'm thinking of you. Could I please have a card? Will I find a job?
Yeah, she lost a job a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, no.
It's been a while now, Mel. Oh, look, this is really the card of opportunity, and it's saying to you, try different things, look at different things to do. I know that you are skilled at one thing, very skilled at many things, but just look further afield because there is stuff out there. There is stuff out there, and I would say to you, within the next 7 weeks, you will get a job. I know 7 weeks sounds like a really long time, but well and truly into October, you'll be working.
Going for a scroll. Samantha Abbott. Will I finish up work due to my health or do I just push through?
Never push through. Never, Samantha. If your health is at risk, please don't push through or you'll end up like my husband, who is now virtually a cripple. And he is in chronic pain continuously because he had an accident at work. It was never ever fixed. He went back to work because he thought the best thing to do would be to look after us as a family and go back to work. So he just re-injured himself, and it's just been
and now they've wiped their hands and say, oh, well, no.
It's a pathetic crumble now.
We're not going to look
health
after you.
is first and foremost. You can lose everything else, but if you lose your health, you're up shit creek. So, Samantha, I would really suggest get some wise words from people who can really tell you what difficulties you might get into if you finished up with the job that has caused this issue or whatever is going on for you. So get some really good advice first. But again, I suggest to you, look after your health first.
Kate's got a question. Daisy said, can we answer Kate's question? I'm not sure where that is. I'll see if I can find it in the starred comments because I've got a few there. I think she was saying, oh, there we are. Is Laurieton a good place for me to live?
Oh, Laurieton's up the back of beyond, isn't it?
I don't know. Which state? Oh, the numbers are dropping. We must be shit tonight. Far out. Do I need to get the rubber chicken out?
Look,
I've got Rebecca the Yachty out.
We're not telling everyone that they're special and
You're
that they've
special.
got spirit guides.
You've got a special
and
path
that you
to walk.
were once Cleopatra or Napoleon
Mary
Bonaparte. Or you were a witch burnt at the stake and now you're coming back. for redemption or whatever
burn
it
steaks.
is.
Steaks are expensive.
Oh, you're special. You're all gifted. You're empaths. Oh my
Look,
God.
the numbers are dropping further and further. Far out.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
going to pack up the bat and ball and go home.
Oh,
wait, I am.
Lord. All right, Laurelton. Yes, sunshine. It's going to be fabulous. Go and try it. Absolutely. Go up there.
Oh. All right, let's go down to Linda, the spiritual alchemist. Will my son leave his narcissistic bitch young woman for good?
Not right now, Linda. Not right now. I think he's got a whole bucket load of problems.
He's got learning things to have happen here.
Yeah, he's got a bucket load of problems, and he's trying to work out which one to do first. But the narcissistic person that is with him, the young woman, again, they really bamboozle people. They really get them caught up in so much trauma and drama that they don't know whether they're Arthur or Martha, and that
happens a lot these days. You went there.
So I think your son has a lot of learning to do.
Sorry, Holly. Checking us out for the first time. There you go. She's got a question. Is there a reconciliation coming between me and my person that I'm in no contact with?
Oh,
do you want there to be a reconciliation? This is the question you have to ask yourself. Were you happy with this person in your life?
I know there's a reason why you are both apart. And I think sometimes we need to revisit all of those reasons. And absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's the thing. We forget. We forget when we're apart. We forget when certain people aren't around us anymore, how much pain they created and how much pain they caused. I want you to throw your mind back and remind yourself of that before you agree to anything, any sort of reconciliation. I don't know what's going on with that other person. You have the 10 of coins, and it's a card of success. Yeah, so they're going to try. I think they're going to try. But for you, the most important thing is to note why the separation occurred in the first place, and remind yourself why.
Oh. Hey, Dana, how are you? Going through a few things at the moment. Anything the cards have to say?
Okay, the King of Swords. This is a bit of a pushy card here. So you may feel as though you are being pushed into making some decisions that you're not ready to go into. This card sort of signifies that you do need to have a sense of control in your life, but being pushed into making decisions when you are not ready or when you haven't really thought through things properly is also the wrong thing to do. So take some time out and take your time to consider things. There's no rush, right? But don't be pushed into making a decision. You don't want that, Daisy. You don't want that, Daisy.
Yes, we do.
You'd have to
give the people what they want.
You'd have to pay us a lot of money that night.
20 cents. We'd do it for 20 cents. Kristen Adamson, hi ladies, would love a card.
Kristen Adamson.
Everyone, if you can keep my beautiful dog Max in your thoughts, he has a cruciate ligament injury and he has to get a big operation on Monday. He's 11 and a half. I put him on a strict diet, cut the amount of food he was getting in half, and he put on 1 kilo. Unless he's eating stacks of cat poo, I don't know where he's getting the food from.
Well, Steve's been looking after him a little while, so that might explain things. But anyway, Kristen, you have the 3 of Swords. Now, this is a card that talks about people dabbling in your life. Things getting in the way, people kind of gossiping or making things difficult for you. So, look at the company you keep and don't tell everyone everything. And that's a strict rule for everyone out there. Don't tell everyone every single bit of your life and what is going on for you.
Unlike me, who tells everyone everything in detail.
Oversharer. That's an ADHD thing. But in most cases, please keep some things to yourself. It's an energetic thing as well. You want to keep the most secretive and the most potent things close to your heart and not share that with everyone, because they can destroy that with gossip and with thinking bad thoughts about it and, really muddling the waters there. So, yeah, keep some secrets.
Yeah, I think I am going to be up weeing all night with that much water. Anyway, Samantha said, thank you so much. I've been in pain with arthritis all over both hips, replaced 12 years ago. From 32 years in the same job, I'm only 50 on my own. I will find the right people to talk to, as I don't think I can do this much longer.
Please don't. Please don't, Samantha. Get some help. Get some assistance from the right people. Let them tell you what you can be getting and what is available to you. You cannot live in this pain
Too young,
at
50.
50. It's only going to get worse if you continue to work, my love. Please.
Louise wants to know, will my other son get back his wife? They have a 2-year-old daughter. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, Louise, why did they
Daisy.
break up? Why did they Daisy?
That means we've got to do 5.
Daisy. Oh, no, not Daisy.
You're
Louise.
on Louise right now. Louise. Concentrate on Louise.
Again, why did they break up in the first place? What went wrong in that relationship? Yeah, what went on? Who was at fault? Were they both at fault? Was it kind of really a bad mix? Staying with a partner for the sake of staying with a partner for the child may not always be the right thing to do. If you both end up hating each other, the child will know. They will know and they will feel that.
And they'll be growing up in an environment with yelling and everything going on all the time.
Absolutely. And so one of them,
Super Nanny says it all.
One of them, either your son or his wife, needs to grow up. And if they're refusing to do that, then probably the best thing to do is leave it at the situation it is right now.
So I said to Daisy 20 cents and she's given us $1, so that means we have to do 5 makeup sessions. Thank you, Daisy. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm Anne. That's Renata. And normally it has it there. So Anne and Renata, we've actually got it on the side that we're sitting on to help you sort of work out who the duck we are. Linda said, yes, he is a mess, thank you, but he keeps telling me he is happy. Big lessons to be learned.
Yeah, that's all bull dust, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Raylene, what the hell is that? Put him on a diet and he gained weight. I literally cut the amount of food he has in half, and I do not overfeed my dogs. Cooking oil puts on weight. Only cook with olive oil. Feed him meat. I actually give him the single protein diet food, and I've gone from giving him it's like a slice that big and a centimetre thick. I've cut that in half and given him what I can fit in my hands as biscuits. And he's got bull mastiff in him. He's a big boy and put on 1 kilo. I don't understand.
Look, you may have just had a lot of
water. Might have had a lot of poo up his butt.
Look, this like us humans when we get on the scales and we've drunk so much water.
And wear your lightest clothes.
Yeah, and look, shave him. He's got so much fur. That must weigh at least 3 kilos.
Now, how do we say that, Jess?
Białabądź. Hello, Jess. Hi, I would like to know if anyone is around me. Yeah, lots of people out there, Jess. They're all living. They've all got a heartbeat. Oh,
some of them don't have a heart, though.
My darling, is anyone in your spirit world around you? Oh, dear. Let me have a look. Renata. Let me have a look. Look, Jess, I'm going to be absolutely, and like I say, honest with you right now.
She's a bitch sometimes.
And at the moment, not really. you can call in your loved ones at any point in time. That's the big thing about it. To have someone hanging around you all the time, unless you are in a really unfortunate state, unless you are suffering from some sort of trauma or have had an accident or something, or there is something really going on, and you really call out to your angels or spirit guides to come around you and be with you at this moment in time because you need their assistance, then yes, fair enough. But having someone there just around you, unless you're feeling, like I said, unless you're feeling that something is going on and that you have a presence around you, that's a whole different thing. Probably best to go to a medium who can sit with you and experience your energy, and that way read into whatever is going on for you. But I don't get a sense that there is someone specifically there for a particular reason right now, right at this very minute.
Karma. Will I find another soulmate? When will I know he is Mr. Right?
Don't go looking for soulmates. It's bullshit, right? It's bullshit. Don't shut up.
You just slapped the microphone, by the way.
Don't look for someone to complete you. Don't look for someone.
You complete you.
It's Mr. Right will be the person that you need.
You can complete you.
Stop it. When you are in that right sense of mind that says, I don't need anyone, then they'll be falling off a truck to come and find you. But when you are needing someone to be the person for you, you have set such a high bar of the needs that are required for that person. They run 1,000 miles. So the important thing is to fix that need for yourself and look at how you can make yourself the happiest person that you can be right now. Your energy will be so bright and so sparkly at that point that you will attract them like a moth to a flame. But please don't look for a soulmate. Please, no one can be that for the total of your lives. It's impossible. They can be your best friend. They can be a partner. They can be someone who will be there for most of the time. But as we grow, we change, and the people around you change. And it's complicated.
But I get it.
It's
if
complicated.
Had someone who is just such a good fit to you and you lose that person, then you are seeking to have that again. And I don't know if you ever
But it may not happen again.
You may not.
It may not happen again.
It may not, but I understand the yearning for it.
But you might find someone who is absolutely the perfect person for you.
You just might find a good route. That'll do.
But you're going to find that it's not a soulmate. It depends on what soulmate is for you. What is that? What is it? What is a soulmate? You're going to have to ask yourself that. Because you might just be hoping for way too much that a person can give you.
And we've all got scars. We've all got baggage, and we're going to bring it with us. And you've got to be prepared that maybe you have to deal with a little bit of that. So perfection's not going to happen. I don't have baggage, but my husband does.
Right.
He does. Out of all of us, he is the one with no. Oh no, he does have some baggage at the moment, doesn't he? Yes, he does. We're trying to extricate him from that baggage.
All right. Would love a card. Life is just okay. A little stuck in a rut, Kelly. Well, you're not doing enough good stuff for yourself. That's the most important thing, Kelly. And I know sometimes, financially we can't. As long as you're with people that can, lighten your load and be friends, really be really nice friends. You go out, have a good time.
I'm being abused.
Sometimes life is life, and we see all this great stuff on YouTube, everyone having fun and everyone having this wonderful time, and we sort of say to ourselves,
hello, Jeremiah.
How come that can't happen to me? How come my life can't be like that? Most of what they're showing you is bullshit. You have the victory card. So, Kelly, the time is coming up for you to have an awesome life. Stop feeling stuck in a rut, because that's where you're going to stay, in that rut. Get yourself out of that rut, girlfriend, and go out there and slay it. Slay the world. It's about time for you to do that, Kelly. Stop it. Go.
Elizabeth, wondering what the future may hold. Any advice from the universe? Can I have a download, please? Interpret. I love the sigh. The sigh says it all, doesn't it?
Elizabeth,
get me out of here.
Okay, at the moment, what you need to do is invest in yourself. Now, whether that be through further learning, whether that be through self-improvement, whether that be through coaching or some sort of guidance, invest money in yourself, and that is the way for you to move forward. Don't be stingy with it either. Don't just go once. Make sure you get a really good plan or a guide for you in what you want to do in the future, and that will certainly help you feel as though you are out of that space where you're feeling stuck.
Oh, look, poor Lisa. Card, please. Anything. Just anything. Don't really give a shit. Just anything at all. Oh, you know what that means. I'll give you a card, Lisa. You want a card? Is that anything?
And Lisa, I totally get where you're probably at with this particular card. It's like everything that you kind of try and do, you get a pushback on. Totally get it. You may well just be with the wrong crowd, and it may well just be the wrong time for you at the moment. Things don't last forever. Things will change, and 2025 is going to be a very different year than it is right now, but you might have to make some changes as well.
Lisa, you're so lucky. I'm going to pull a frightfully good naughty card for you. Can't buy these anymore. They've all sold out.
So it's time to make new ones.
The universe has said that you need to toughen up a little bit, Buttercup. You've been a little bit precious. It's time to be your own hero. Stop relying on every other bugger to make you happy. You are the only one that can make you happy. So stop being a precious petal. Love from the naughty aunties. And Dave wanted a naughty card. Oh, Jesus, the demons are out and dropped the cards everywhere.
In the meantime,
Dave,
choose a card. 1, 2, or 3, please.
Oh.
1, 2, or 3. It is time to get that general reading.
This is for Dave, man.
General reading,
Let me get him up here.
please.
That sounded really wrong.
1, 2, or 3.
Just for Dave, man. Holy shitballs, you're amazing, Dave, but you need to start acting like it. You're a crazy mother chucker, but you're fiercely protective of every bastard that you come across. Yeah, we know how awesome you are, but you are a nutter, but you're one of us. That's why we understand you. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your ability to lead. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you can lead. You don't need to hang with the other people or have them hanging off you. You can lead.
Right.
Ooh, I just downloaded that. Cards everywhere down here.
1, 2, or 3, people. Choose 1, 2, or 3. We're going to do, we've come to the end of the evening, so we're going to do
And thank you for the super stickers and the stars and the wonderful comments. And if you could flood the feed with some emojis of any kind or other. So hold the question in your head. Are you drawn to 1, 2, or 3? Commit to it in the comments now. And don't change your mind. You don't change your mind at all. There you go. That's it. Good. I'm glad you could have a laugh, Lisa. we are silly sometimes. She's not. I am. Look, we're down to 39. We're sucky tonight. I'm so glad the channel popped up on my feed. I needed... Oh, see? We're good. Why does no bastard watch us? Anyway.
Oh, Holly, you're so special. I feel that you're an empath.
Yep.
I feel that in another life you were Cleopatra.
Yep.
And I feel that you have angels and guardians, Archangel Michael especially.
And
he gets around.
You were Mary, Mother of God, at one stage.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, look, I think you should start reading. I think you should start a business, Holly. Absolutely. You can do it.
Because they're dickheads. Oh, somebody listens to the podcast. All right,
Hello, Indy.
here we go.
All right, card number 1. If you chose card number 1, tough titties, you have the devil card. So you are being tempted at the moment. You are being oh, are they? Oops, sorry. You are being tempted right now to really go back on all of the things that you have tried to fix. You are going back into those old habits that have not served you well.
And my card's going to talk about that.
So please, 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 just stop for a minute. Stop. Don't be led down a dark path by other idiots or things that are going wrong in your life. Stand tall and remember the things that you promised yourself that you wouldn't do anymore.
And it's time to let that shit go. Stop hanging on to it because it's going to drown you. You're going to drown in shit. Your head's going to go under the surface there and you're going to be trying to gasp for air and all you're going to do is get a mouthful of shit. So let go of the shit in your life. It's really easy, isn't it? Just to let go of the shit in your life, Renata. It's just simple.
Oh, I wish I could.
Don't push me out the door. Please.
All right, number 2. Number two. If you chose, I've got a headache. Headache. Right. If you chose number 2, you have the 10 of Wands. Oh my God. Just let me do it. Just let me do it. Stop it. Just let me do it. That's all that this card is all about. You cannot give anything to anybody else to do or to handle. You have got to be in control. Look, you're making a rod for your own back. Guess what everyone thinks that you are just going to do for the rest of your life? You're going to take on everyone's shit and deal with it because you've been doing it so far and you're not going to let go of doing that. Stop it. You don't have to be the savior of the world. Just save yourself.
Absolutely, Melanie. That's the email down the bottom there, tarotqueen@gmail.com. You can email her there.
Absolutely.
Okay, so card number 2, are you going to follow your head or follow your heart? So this is one of these things where you're torn between the two common sense things. So you've got to work out, are you going to make yourself happy or are you going to be logical about it? Stop sitting on the fence between both of them. Go down one or the other. Be freaking happy with it.
If you chose card number 3. Oh, if you chose card number 3, the 4 of Cups, what wanky cards these be? There's not a bit of happiness in any of them. Oh, my God. Here you are going, well, see, life is so shit. See, I told you that was going to happen again. I've got no luck whatsoever. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck. Oh, my God, life is just so shit. That's you right now. You can't even see what is good in your life at the moment. Look up that way, not down.
Jesus.
Look up and kind of go, you know what? Actually, the angels are around you because you're special. And they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you.
You're a direct descendant of Mary.
Stop. They're waiting for you to make up your mind and kind of go, look, I've got to stop feeling sorry for myself and I'm just going to get on with it. That's what needs to happen right now.
We're going to America in 5 weeks. Do you think our American friends are going to get our sense of humour?
No.
Last card for the evening. All right. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You're just feeling a little bit safe and secure. Nothing's going to change if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Take a little bit of a risk. Order a different sandwich for lunch. Do something friggin' different. Maybe get some chutney on it or something. Just take a step out of your freaking comfort zone so that you're not complacent in life. Oh, I've got a stitch. Oh, my God, the other ovary's going to pop. All right, that's it. We're done.
We're done.
How come we don't have millions of friggin' followers? Make sure you've liked and
Oh, look.
subscribed to 47 who are still watching.
I am going to next time come on and tell everyone that I'm going to use angel cards.
They're the lost child of Jesus Christ. That's what they are.
I'm going to use angel cards. I'm going to give them all. You watch those numbers go up.
Yep. See,
We'll
Karen
do it.
understands. Now, be careful of the scammers. Don't let the scammers get you. We will not
Yes.
message you afterwards. So
No.
please, yeah, I normally get on there and have fun with them anyway. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend coming up, and we love you all to bits. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for everything you do for us. We do appreciate you guys because you're here. All right. Bye.